make a lot of value out of that. And he didn't die because of that. And of course, his positioning. The reason why I feel that he is actually the MVP is because he essentially made the plays for the team at the first, 15 minutes of the game. And we're going to see it again. And look at how the entirety of Blacklist International controlling Kyrie. They're poking down the Benedetta, punishing that Benedetta for not having any tank emblem. You know, any sustainable emblem is very, very squishy. And you can see it time and time again during these important Lord fights with Edward just, you know, destroying Kyrie with 2 shots. Then Setsui just takes care of business. I think that he only missed, the last 2 Lords of the game, and it's just a retribution battle. But all of the Lords that mattered so much, they got it for themselves.
Let me just say, the Mending has to be ready, man.
Yeah.
Just after game number 1, I already feel like I need help with my heart. Like, dude, like, I can't. What?
That's just how it is.
This is game number 1.
It's just game number 1, and there's already a lot of I don't know, scientific approaches from the game from both teams.
No, I just
watch out for the final slash. Look at that. And they were losing already. Onic were losing already, but they still had boots to land that final slash, deal the damage with Sans, eventually take over the game. They get the retry, and then disciplined as they are, they just back out. Look at their lanes. It's actually good, but it will be turned around. Unfortunately, we can see the map, but that's literally what happened in this case. And then they will burst down Kyrie before taking over the Lord. And then look at the lanes from the side of Blacklist. That's the reason why they won. And you can see Sans getting run down with the Nether Realm. This is Blacklist International, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a fun match.
We can see a highlight. This is a pendulum, right? Sometimes it's on the left side, sometimes on the right side. Look at Edward, beautifully done. And then utilizing the Primal Wrath for additional. Watch out for Sans in this particular exchange. Look at him go, even with the recall spams, right? He's messing with the mentality. And then Sans with the flicker play to finish off Sensui, then poke Oheb, then allow for CW to get the double kill. I mean, that is prime Valentina that we're talking about.
Play.
Oh yeah.
And this is the moment where we saw Blacklist capitalizing on the fight where Oheb just did way too much damage. And Renegade just delivering Oheb to absolutely everyone from Onic. But we saw more or less the same thing coming in from Onic, where they just take one mistake coming in from Blacklist and they just capitalize.
Renegade was a beast in this game as well. Look at that, Edward with the play already. But he was punished. Look at Boots as well as Sans. They just dialed in on Oheb. Their focus was Oheb. Eventually, Boots will be taken out. Sans did not stop being aggressive onto the backlines, and then Yue, when he goes to the backlines, there's the ultimate coming out from Sans as well. Edward, look at that beautiful guiding wind. And while that's happening, watch out for Oheb. Kept his taps onto Kyrie. Made sure that he takes out Kyrie. The decision-making of these people are so good. And Setsui is low, but now CW as well as Sans, they take the left and the right flank. Then Oheb was punished. Beautiful positioning from the 2 damage dealers of Onic Esports.
CW was definitely the difference maker, man. Like, coming in from the side, make sure that he doesn't get touched, and then just dealing free damage. We saw how fast those health bars just gets taken down. Like, CW was a beast in this game. Honestly,
It's actually true, guys.
Yeah, my heart rate is going too high.
Exactly.
I need to calm down.
We all need to calm down.
I cannot calm down, though.
I wish there were slow motion activation in here.
We can watch it later.
Yeah, actually.
Dude, let me...
This game will go down in history.
Okay, dude.
It will.
Stats. Florian's still 0%. Even though it was a good game.
It was a good game.
Renegade
Renegade proved the possibility of this Florian. Good team fight already. Kyrie already styling on Blacklist International, but entirety of Blacklist International, they're holding their ground. They know that they can win this. They have the claw. They can finish the game if ever that it comes to that. But you see the punishment. So 11 minutes, honestly, it doesn't matter. The first few minutes does not matter. What we do know is that Blacklist International eventually will recover with good defense.
They're swinging with everything they have right now.
Look at the outplays. Even CW dodging the dash coming out from the Akai. Keyboy landing a 4-man knockup with the Minoan Fury. The overheating coming out from Onic, but you see Blacklist International were disciplined. We're disciplined to clear the minion waves.
Dude, this defense, dude. Look at his defense.
This is the UA play of a freaking lifetime right here.
And It will not stop. Look at the Terrify. Did you see that Terrify coming out from Yue? And here comes Keyboy. 5-man Minoan Fury. Only Oheb was able to dodge that. And then
the winner Truncheons to stop this.
Exactly.
But they keep going.
They keep going. CW, look at his dance. Left and right. Forward and back.
Oheb and CW.
He's getting chased down. He needed to pop the BMI again, but no escape whatsoever. Then Sans with a place. Chases down Renegade. Unbelievable.
But that final push was the mistake that, the O is the shape of my mouth during that game.
Oheb.
Yeah, we're going to look at the highlights, and it's all Blacklist, man.
Yep. We're going to see it again. This is Kilo to Sans. Look at the juggle coming up from Blacklist International in the mid lane, and then eventually they will bait out, I believe, the kill. Edward, look at that. Boots bites the trap, and Edward has a final slash delivered, signed, sealed, delivered to Sensui. They get it. Here's the one beat lead.
Here it is.
Look at that.
Everyone's running away.
Comfortably.
Exactly.
He even stayed for a split second more, like after the Blazing Duet, to get a couple more shots off.
Oh my god. And then play here. Watch out for Yue. Yue already dodged that, and the carry has to get out. They played CW like a fiddle. And then look at Oheb just solo killing everyone. 7-0 as they started. Eventually, carry will be taken out. I remember Yue copies the ultimate of the Khalid. Eventually taken out by Sans, but my oh my. Everybody from Blacklist International in this game is just on point. It started with a draft. It ended with their mechanics, and obviously you can see that Blacklist International deserve to be in the spot. We're going to Game 5.
There's a good chance that Onic gets knocked.
Is that it was 4th pick, and you would think that it's like a pretty normal way to deal with it. At the same time, it's a very strong laner. Boots took over the macro of this game and did not falter when it comes to the farm in game number 5. If you're going to be looking back at game number 1 and 2, there's a significant difference between the farm of Edward as well as Boots, with Edward leading, and it's mainly because of the role that Boots will be playing. In fact, Boots all throughout the series, even when he didn't have the good amount of farm and good KDA, he still makes the good play. But in this particular game, landing the 5-man penalty zone that you're going to see now with that flicker, that really sealed the deal, I'd say, for Onic. They even managed to get the ultimate off the Florin so that they heal up, and then Keyboy with a good flicker onto Oheb. It will happen 3 times, where Keyboy will just hold on to the flicker, hold on to the Divine Judgment, and wait for Oheb. It will happen again this time. Watch out for Keyboy. Still has the flicker, still has the ultimate, and finds Oheb sitting in under the base. Here we go. You can see the foot started it all, and then Oheb wants to get out. And Keyboy just finds him in the end. This is how focused the members of Onic members are. Eventually, Sans will just recall his way out, and utterly impressed by Yue, as he mentioned. But it looks like Onic, they're just in a different level that game number 5.
I mean, Wolf, my uncle has always said,